Welcome to the right place, where creativity meets sustainability. If you love turning forgotten treasures into stunning farmhouse garden decor, you're in for a treat. Today, we'll show you how to transform junk into charming garden art, giving new life to old items while making your outdoor space truly unique. Imagine stepping into a garden filled with charming rustic decor, where every piece has a story to tell. What if you could create that magic using items that were once considered junk? With a little creativity and resourcefulness, old and forgotten objects can be transformed into stunning farmhouse-style garden accents. From weathered wood to vintage metal pieces, the possibilities are endless. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an inspiring DIY project. Now let's get started. One, rustic window frame garden art. An old window frame can become the perfect focal point for your garden. Whether it's cracked, chipped, or missing glass, don't throw it away. Hang it on a garden wall, decorate it with climbing vines, or turn it into a plant shelf by adding wooden planks. For extra farmhouse charm, paint it in distressed white or pastel colors. This upcycled piece will add a vintage aesthetic to any outdoor space. 2. Repurposed wooden crates for planters. Wooden crates are a farmhouse decor favorite. Instead of letting them collect dust, stack them at different heights to create a rustic planter display. Line them with burlap, fill them with soil, and plant vibrant flowers, herbs, or even small vegetables. You can leave them natural for a weathered look or stain them for added charm. These DIY crate planters bring warmth and character to your garden. 3. Vintage ladder plant stand. A worn-out wooden ladder makes a fantastic multi-tier plant stand. Place it against a wall or fence and arrange potted plants, lanterns, or decorative watering cans on each step. If the paint is peeling, embrace the shabby chic aesthetic. For a more cohesive look, match the ladder's color to your garden's theme. This simple repurposing project instantly elevates your garden's farmhouse appeal. 4. Galvanized metal tubs as flower beds. Old metal wash tubs and buckets can serve as stunning raised flower beds. Their weathered patina complements farmhouse decor beautifully. Drill drainage holes in the bottom, add soil, and plant seasonal flowers or greenery. Cluster multiple tubs together for a charming, cohesive display. For a creative twist, elevate them on wooden blocks or an antique wagon frame to make a statement. 5. Repurposing wooden shutters for garden charm. Don't toss out those old wooden shutters. Turn them into rustic garden decor. Lean them against a fence as a backdrop for hanging baskets or attach small shelves for displaying potted plants. For added character, stencil some farmhouse-style quotes or floral patterns onto them. Whether painted or left weathered, shutters create a cozy, nostalgic touch in any garden. 6. Upcycled birdcage planters. A rusty and used birdcage can become an eye-catching hanging planter. Line the bottom with coconut fiber or moss, then add potting soil and trailing plants like ivy or petunias. Hang it from a tree branch or porch ceiling for a whimsical touch. You can even place a candle inside for an enchanting evening glow. This charming DIY adds elegance to farmhouse gardens. 7. Antique wooden drawers as garden beds. Don't throw away that old dresser. Use the drawers as unique garden planters. Remove the drawers, drill drainage holes, and arrange them in a staggered stack for a tiered flower display. You can paint them in soft farmhouse hues or leave them distressed for a rustic effect. These repurposed drawers offer an artistic and functional way to showcase your favorite blooms. 8. Repurposed enamelware for cottage charm. Old enamelware, like coffee pots, teapots, and basins, make perfect farmhouse garden accents. Use them as flower pots, succulent planters, or even mini water features. Their chipped edges and vintage appeal add character to any space. Arrange them on a potting bench, outdoor table, or hang them from a fence for a quirky touch. The nostalgia they bring to your garden is priceless. 9. Wooden pallet garden walls. Wooden pallets are one of the most versatile materials for DIY garden decor. Convert a discarded pallet into a vertical garden by securing small pots or planting herbs directly into the pallet slats. Stand it against a fence or mount it on a wall for a rustic, space-saving planter. This budget-friendly project adds both beauty and practicality to any garden. 10. Old garden tools turn decor. Rusty rakes, shovels, and hoes don't have to be thrown away. Instead, repurpose them as charming wall decor or functional plant holders. Attach an old rake head to a wooden board and use the tines as hooks for hanging garden gloves or lanterns. With a little creativity, these aged tools can become eye-catching farmhouse art pieces. 11. Repurposed watering cans as hanging planters. Vintage metal watering cans bring instant farmhouse charm when repurposed as hanging planters. Drill small holes for drainage, fill them with colorful flowers, and hang them from porch rafters or tree branches. For an artistic touch, group several at different heights for a floating floral effect. Their weathered patina makes them a perfect addition to any rustic garden. 12. Window frame greenhouses. Transform old window frames into a small greenhouse or cold frame for delicate plants. Connect multiple windows to form a cube, securing them with hinges for an easy-to-open top. This DIY project not only extends your growing season, but also adds vintage charm to your garden. The combination of aged glass and rustic wood makes a stunning, functional feature. 13. DIY mason jar lanterns. Mason jars are a farmhouse staple, and they make beautiful garden lanterns. Fill them with fairy lights, candles, or solar-powered lights, then hang them from trees or shepherd's hooks. You can also secure them to wooden boards for a stylish outdoor sconce effect. These glowing lanterns create a magical atmosphere for evening garden gatherings. 14. Repurposed bed frames as garden trellises. An old metal or wooden bed frame can be transformed into a beautiful trellis for climbing plants. Headboards and footboards with intricate details add a vintage, artistic touch to your garden. Place one near a fence or in a flower bed, and let climbing roses, clematis, or beans weave through the frame. This simple transformation turns discarded furniture into a functional garden masterpiece. 15. Chipped china for whimsical garden borders. Don't throw away chipped or broken plates and cups. Use them to create charming garden edging. Bury the plates halfway into the soil around flower beds for a colorful, cottage-style border. You can mix and match different patterns for a playful effect. This unique use of old china brings elegance and nostalgia to your farmhouse garden. 16. Repurposed barnwood for garden signs. Old barnwood is perfect for creating rustic garden signs that add a farmhouse touch to your outdoor space. Use weathered planks to craft hand-painted signs with charming quotes, plant labels, or directional markers. You can stencil words like "Welcome to the garden" or "Fresh herbs" and place them along pathways or near garden beds. The aged look of barnwood blends beautifully with nature, making your space feel cozy and inviting. 17. Upcycled chandeliers for hanging planters. A discarded chandelier can become an elegant hanging planter with a little creativity. Remove the wiring, replace the light fixtures with small pots, and plant cascading flowers or herbs. Hang it from a tree or pergola for a stunning statement piece. For extra farmhouse charm, give it a distressed white or antique bronze finish. This DIY project adds a touch of vintage sophistication to any garden. 18. Metal bed springs for climbing plants. If you come across an old mattress with metal bed springs, don't throw them away. These rusty springs make excellent trellises for climbing plants like sweet peas or beans. Stand them upright in the garden or mount them on a fence for vertical gardening. Over time, the plants will weave through the springs, creating a unique living wall full of greenery and blooms. 19. Vintage suitcases as garden planters. Old, worn-out suitcases can be transformed into charming farmhouse-style planters. Line them with plastic, add soil, and plant colorful flowers or succulents. Stack different-sized suitcases for a tiered effect or display them on a vintage bench for a nostalgic touch. This whimsical repurposing idea brings both charm and conversation to your garden. 20. Old window screens for garden art. A damaged or discarded window screen can be repurposed into unique garden art. Stretch the screen onto a wooden frame and use it as a rustic backdrop for hanging dried flowers, mini wreaths, or decorative lights. You can also paint silhouettes of birds or butterflies onto the mesh for a delicate, nature-inspired touch. This unexpected upcycling idea adds character to any farmhouse garden. 21. Salvage doors as garden entrances. Give an old door a second life by turning it into a decorative garden entrance. Stand it alone as a statement piece or use it as an arbor entrance covered in climbing roses or ivy. If you have multiple doors, create a whimsical fence or partition for your outdoor space. A distressed paint finish will enhance its vintage charm, making it a breathtaking feature in your garden. 22. Antique graters as hanging lanterns. Rusty metal cheese graters can be repurposed into unique lanterns for your garden. Simply place a candle or solar light inside and hang them from tree branches, porch ceilings, or shepherd's hooks. The tiny holes create a warm, speckled glow at night, adding a magical ambience to your outdoor space. This unexpected use of old kitchen tools perfectly complements the farmhouse aesthetic. 23. Old wooden chairs turned into planters. A broken wooden chair doesn't have to go to waste. Turn it into a stunning garden planter. Remove the seat and place a flower pot or basket inside the frame. Let trailing flowers spill over the edges for a romantic, cottage-style look. You can group several chairs together, paint them in shabby chic colors, or leave them naturally weathered for a truly rustic effect. 24. Repurposed metal funnels as herb planters. Vintage metal funnels make fantastic small-scale planters for herbs or succulents. Attach them to a wooden board for a vertical herb garden or hang them individually along a fence. Their industrial, Farmhouse charm blends perfectly with rustic decor while providing a functional way to grow fresh herbs. This project is a great way to add personality to your garden with minimal effort. 25. Wagon wheels as garden accents. If you find an old wooden or metal wagon wheel, don't let it go to waste. Lean it against a tree, use it as a trellis for climbing plants, or mount it on a fence as a decorative focal point. For a more dramatic effect, surround it with flowers or fairy lights. Wagon wheels evoke the essence of farmhouse living, making them a perfect addition to a rustic garden space. Conclusion: bringing new life to old treasures. There you have it, 25 creative ways to transform junk into stunning farmhouse garden decor. By repurposing discarded items, you not only save money, but also add charm and character to your outdoor space. Every rusted tool, chipped enamelware, and forgotten window has the potential to become something beautiful. So, before you throw anything away, think about how it could be reimagined in your garden. If you enjoyed these ideas, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more inspiring DIY projects here on The Right Place. Thanks for watching, and happy upcycling.